Can you guys hear me now? Do we have sound? Give me a heart if we have sound, please. Give me a heart. Hey, Rhonda, if we have sound. I don't know why that microphone decided it didn't want to work. But my trusty snowball is, let me tell you, all right. Okay, hearts, yes. So now, from now on, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to give hearts when it's a thumbs up, okay? Now, I hope, is my video and my audio synced up so it doesn't look like I'm speaking in Chinese or something? Give me a heart if everything is working well, and then we're going to go on and get started. I'm sorry for the lateness. Nope, meaning what? Okay, we're good. All right. Okay, guys. Hello, lovely Libra. Hello, everybody I have not said hello to yet. Oh, man. Okay, what? Are you all serious? Let me see. Is it still a little bit of a lag? Lord knows I do not know how to fix that. Thank you, Charlotte. Is it still a little bit of a lag? I honestly do not know how to fix this. Okay, but some people say yes, some people say no. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Refresh your browser. Okay, well, we just gonna roll with it, guys, because I want to get started. Okay, let's go with it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go on and okay. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Miss Lee is handling the list. She has the list. So, Miss Lee, can you start with the first person from last night? This is how we're going to work it here on this end. We have a list from last night. I know some of y'all have gotten on the list here today. I'm going to try to get to I will get to everybody tonight. And great. So everybody that was here last night, please, hopefully you're here. Hopefully y'all saw everything. Please do like, consider subscribing and sharing. I wonder if my live. Okay, maybe because I didn't have that up. All right, let's see if it worked. And those of my moderators, thank you very much for doing everything. You guys are amazing. Hello, lovely Libra. Welcome. So Lee is hanging on to the list. If there are donations that do begin to come through, I'm going to start taking care of some of the donations. You can give either via Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App. And so I'll start taking those first, and then I'll alternate back and forth. It worked pretty well last night. But that's what 1010 means, new beginnings. That's awesome. It's 9/11 here right now. All right, guys. Double Y. Y. Come on down. Oh, do we need to do the dance floor tonight? Yeah, I'm going to play the dance floor music. So, y'all, when y'all hear the dance floor music now, I'm ready to... Oh, here we go. All right, already down to the dance floor. I do have my chalkboard with me and my wand. I haven't put in a new thing. All right, what's your question? I can leave that. Is that too overpowering? We can leave the dance floor music going on in the background. We'll just loop the dance floor music. Okay, Double Y, what's your question, love? Coffee, ice cream. I got coffee here. I haven't eaten anything yet, so let's go. Loveless marriage. Okay, sweetie, so what is your question, though? Double Y, what's your question? I understand. I'm sorry to hear that your marriage is not going well right now, but what's your question? Is that your question? Is it bad karma to want to be with twin flame? Okay, well, let me say this here, and I don't mean to offend anybody. I don't believe in twin flames, or I don't do the twin flame thing. I haven't myself gotten that revelation. Soulmates I believe in. Persons I believe in. Should you leave? Oh boy. I never tell people just to leave unless you are being abused. If you are being physically, mentally, emotionally abused, that's the only time I say to get out of that relationship. So that you're not going to hear from me. I'm not saying to stay, I'm not saying to go, but if you're not being abused, I do not say just to go. All right? Thank you, Kiana. This is what I will say. If you decide to leave, do not leave for someone else. Because when you leave for someone else, you're not leaving for you. You have to be leaving for you and for your children. Now, hello, Silver Petal. This is what I will say. This is what I will say. Because I'm going to tell you something. Like I said last night, I don't know if you heard me. How you get a man is how you lose a man. I don't do the cheating thing. If you don't want to be with me, just move it along. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I'm not hearing you say that you are being abused. If you were being, again, physically, emotionally, verbally, mentally abused, then yes, I always say that. It's not healthy to be in that relationship. I do not believe in leaving a relationship to be with somebody else. Because you need time to heal. You need time to heal. If there is neglect going on and no intimacy, then I would say do some counseling, find out what's going on his side. But if you all split, do not split just because for somebody else. Okay? Do not split for somebody else. Well, then he need to get gone. I mean, but that's something y'all gonna have to work out then. He need to now relationships go through things, y'all. Now this is not a reading. This is just a me, right? This is life. This is life coaching. Relationships go through some things. I knew I was missing a light. There we go. That's better. Relationships go through some things. And it's never 100% always. But do not leave a situation just for the sexual intimacy or physical intimacy of another. You need to heal yourself because you need to find out what's going on within you that has attracted this or whatever. You know, you got your own healing to do. And anytime you get out of a long-term relationship or a marriage, there is always a healing process because that is a union. That is an entity in and of itself. An entity in and of, and again, you asked the question, I'm just going to tell you How it is. Let me turn this off here because I want y'all to hear me. This is what I'm hearing. I have the Three of Pentacles. Spirit is asking you, and this will play out with the rest of the cards. This lag is irritating my soul. The Three of Pentacles. Spirit is asking you to become partnered with Spirit, with Mother, Father. Seek this partnership first before seeking the partnership of others. Humans. This needs to get strong. Spirit is also asking you to find balance and have patience with the Temperance card. Balance and patience. Patience with yourself through your learning process, through your growing process. Spirit is also saying with the High Priestess, listen to your intuition. If your intuition, if your gut, if your intuition and your spirit woman is saying this relationship needs to be no more, because it's not healthy for children to see a bad relationship. Let me tell you something. People see, people think that kids don't know. Kids know. Kids know if the relationship ain't no good. They know. Even if they don't see y'all argue, they know. So what you're teaching your daughters, if you have daughters, is how to be treated by a man. What you're teaching your sons is how to treat a woman. So be very careful about that. You gotta love yourself first. So Spirit is saying, double Y, thank you. That if your intuition, if your spirit is saying, even after 20 plus years of marriage, I hate to see something, you know, like that end, but, you know, my parents ended their marriage after 35 years. The children know that the marriage is not happy. It's not good. And I will tell you, because the last card that came out is the Queen of Wands. Right now, you are in a process. The healing that needs to happen is that you need to see yourself as beautiful, lovable, intelligent, all of this, because now this man has put upon you. This man has put upon you that he doesn't find you attractive anymore. Well, that's on him. That ain't on you. That's on him. See, I don't get allowed to say certain things. And I'm not going to say certain things. This is what I do know, though. You already know if you need to leave. If you need to end it. You already know. You have to follow your intuition and your gut. But I will say this, try. That's right. Like Lollipop just said, I love her. Don't cling to a mistake just because you spend a lot of time making it. You all had some good times. You all had children. If it's time to go, baby, it's time to go. As much as you don't want to, don't get into the situation that I ended up in where I knew it was time for me to end the marriage and it wasn't even that long. And it took me catching him in the house before I left it. So don't get yourself caught up in that. So if you want to leave, leave. But I'm telling you, or if you're feeling like it's time to go, it's time to go. But do not leave because you feel like this other person is your twin flame. Because the other thing I say is this. Spirit is never going to bring you somebody else's man. Spirit is never going to bring you somebody else's man. Or woman. You see, y'all, we fall in love with, like what I said last night, the 3 P's. We can fall in love with the purpose, with the person, the penis, or the promise. So this is why I'm going to tell you, that's right, Spirit don't like OPP. He ain't down with OPP. She is not down with OPP, baby. So this is the other thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to let this go. We're going to move on. This is how this twin flame stuff really pisses me off. Now I'm just going to say this, I'm going to let it go. Some people, I'm not saying people in this room, I'm just saying some people that's using this twin flame mess as a license to cheat. Oh, I think that person's my twin flame. We just ain't together. And they just chose the wrong person. I just chose the wrong person. I ain't trying to hear it. And I need somebody to tell me what in the world would be the purpose of two souls being born and then being separated at birth, only to have to try to find each other later on. Now, if somebody, that's right, false flames are a thing too. Now, somebody can help me understand what would be the spiritual purpose behind that. I might would go along with it. But baby, I'm going to tell you something. If the marriage is over, the marriage is over. But don't leave for that other man, because I'm not hearing that other man's going to leave for you. It's not a license to emotionally abuse people or anything like that. That's right. If they running, they running. So listen. And we shouldn't be looking anyway. That's not manifestation. When you looking, then you lacking. Y'all can write that one down. When you looking, you lacking. Woo, that was good. Okay, let's move it along. So, double Y, I want you to hear me and hear my words real clearly. Just because you would be willing to leave for him, I'm not hearing that he is willing to leave for you. Because they'll keep a side chick. Now, side chick's dreams do come true sometimes. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Heather. Triple Y, I love you. And I want you to get your healing. I want you to get your healing. So stick around so we can work on your healing. Exactly. Ooh, we got it going on tonight. Queens don't chase. Yes, honey. Waiting on my throne for an emperor. Whoo, baby. Okay, Kiana, come on down. I love you, honey, and I want you to just keep coming back because I want you to get your healing. When you lacking, you're losing, and I'm out. Yes! Then they have to get a new girl if y'all don't stop tonight. I'm telling you. Damn side chicks. Okay, nothing. Okay, you want a general reading, Kiana? All right, let's just do a general message for you. Okay, baby? Yeah, I'm going to work on this. Hold on one second. I'm going to do one more change here. I'm going to do one more change. Let's see. Okay, guys, bear with me one second. I want to. Can you guys hear me? Okay with this? Give me a heart if you can hear me. And give me a heart if the lag is any better. So heart if you can hear me. Okay. Thumbs up if the lag is better. Thumbs down if the lag is worse. Okay. Okay, I'll put it back. I'll put it back. Here we go, Kiana. I have a general reading for Kiana. Okay, Kiana. I hope this lag is not too bad. If it gets too bad, I'm just going to go where y'all can't see my face, okay? I'll just put the thing up. I have the High Priestess on the bottom. You have to follow your intuitions. You're hearing messages, Kiana, from Spirit, but Spirit is saying you're not following them. Or it's tough to follow them because it's really a radical change, a radical way of thinking for you, and a radical way of being, so it's tough. And Spirit is saying, I know that it's tough, daughter, I know. But I need you to hear my voice and follow it. I'm not going to let you down. I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to let you down. With the Queen of Crystals, there's a calling that's being birthed in your belly. There's a calling that's being birthed in your belly, a new life. Your new life ahead of you that's being birthed right here, right now. I don't know what is your sign, Kiana? What's your sign, baby? Because with the King of Cups, I also hear there's a support, a love, an honoring, a cherishing that's trying to get through and be birthed with you and in you. Kiana, with the Nine of Wands, you're a Gemini, okay. With the Nine of Wands, Spirit is also saying rest. So when we're looking to listen and we're looking to be led, it is the small still voice, the small still thought that comes before what our mind says. If you ever have to make a decision, there's an initial thought that comes almost, and it's quiet because our mind is so used to being noisy. So it's just the thought before the thought. It's what really resonates true in your gut. So Spirit's asking you to rest in that knowledge because you hear better than you think you do. With the Page of Swords, there is a renewal of the mind and of the way of thinking and of the way of speaking that's coming upon you. So, with that renewal of mind and way of thinking and way of speaking, it's a refreshing time. It's a refreshing moment. It's a refreshing life. Breath of fresh air like a springtime breeze. And the Ten of Crystals says you're coming into abundance. You're coming into abundance. But it's all tied to, beloved, it's all tied to recognizing that small, still voice and learning to listen. Take some time if you have the time. Make the time. There's I have what do you call it? I can't even think right now. A playlist, the 7-day meditation challenge. Go through that 7-day meditation challenge and learn to meditate, learn to quiet your mind so you can hear what Spirit has to say to you. Okay? Stick with me, Kiana. You'll learn how to hear. Yo, how bad is this lag? Because it's bothering the mess out of me. Rhonda, he hates you because you left him. He's a narcissist. He hates you because you left him. We're going to do Tammy C. Then we're going to do... Who put in that super chat? We're going to do Tammy C. Then we're going to do... I thought I saw Janet. Yeah, there's a list tonight. I know it's still lagging, y'all. I'll mess with this darn video camera in a minute. Okay, who's next? Who's next? You guys that did put the super chats in, I do want to try to get to the people that, is Tammy C next or was I wrong, Lee? I'm sorry, I just saw something, Tammy. Hold on, baby. Because I got to start moving this along, otherwise we'll be here till midnight tonight. Okay. Tammy, just hang tight, okay? And Turner been on here for 3 nights in a row. I hope Turner's on this list tonight. Tawanda, you want a love reading, honey? Tawanda wants a love reading. Do you have somebody in mind? There's some people here that I've seen that have been on here for quite a number of times. Okay. Lee, I hate to ask you this. Turner's is top. Good. Okay. All right. Except Heather, hopefully you can hang tight, okay, sweetheart? I hope you don't mind. Okay, Heather, thank you. Okay, Tawanda, this is what I'm getting for you. I'm just going to show you all 3 cards at once. And then I'll tell you the meaning behind them. I got the Wheel in reverse. The King of Wands upright. And then the Lover's card in reverse. There is a gentleman, potentially an Aries, potentially a Leo, that is, well, it could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, that is coming towards you. And he's actually meant to be a very good partner to you. But Spirit is saying to me, be careful, Miss Tawanda, that you don't push this person away, because you may or may not feel that you truly are ready for or deserve, or he's not going to look exactly like you're the vision that you had for him. Now, it could be not be a fire sign. It could be someone that just has this very regal, passionate, fiery quality about him. But Spirit is saying be very careful you don't push him away. That you need to soften your heart a little bit. That the strength that you show outwardly all the time, that you need to dial that back a little bit so you don't push him off. Because he's going to come and he's going to think, she don't want me. She don't want me. Okay, Lisa, my mods, guys. So guys, I want to get some of the other folks done first, okay? Janet, are you leaving? We're going to do Janet next. So Tawanda, just, you know, sometimes we get hardened. We cancers will put ourselves back in that shell, and then we get hardened. But Spirit is saying, don't let your heart be hardened, baby. You got to soften that up a little bit, because he's on his way. All right? He's on his way. Hello, Charm. So soften that up, girl. You ain't got to be hard all the time. You ain't got to be, you know, what did Cat Williams say? You know, you ain't got to be, you know, gang banging over breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So just chill. But he's on his way. 3 to 6 months, closer to 3 than 6. All right. Okay. Yeah, we go in that crabby shell, boy. We don't want to be. We don't want to be bothered. I almost kicked somebody to the curb today. Well, he kind of deserved to be kicked to the curb. You know, don't be pushing up on me, because I know all you want from me is, you know what? I ain't trying to hit. You know, you fine and all, but Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna stop. Are you sure, Miss Janet? What Tawanda say? You be acting hard, girl. You go hard in the paint. Okay, Charm, we're gonna get you on the list, okay, sweetheart? Okay. Listen. This is what I'm going to do, guys. Everybody that's in here, I'm going to need to how am I going to do this? I don't know why this is lagging so bad. I was thinking I might end up switching my I got one thing I can do, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go out and come back in. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, is this better now? Where I'm not lagging so bad? Is this better? It's driving me bananas. I can't handle it. I can't figure out how to lower my resolution. This is bothering me, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. But I can't take this here. All right. Let me know if this is any better now. Is this any better now? Okay. It's not the program. It is the fact that I have a brand new video camera. And I can't find the resolution settings. And that's bothering me too. I think this one is probably going to be the best. This is definitely the best one. Okay. All right, here we go. I think this is the best one. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, anyway. All right. Who's next, dear? Who's next, Lee? I have to not be OCD. Yeah, so it's a brand new camera, and this camera is better than my old camera. So I probably need to mess with some settings in OBS. Maybe this is a little bit, that's a lot better. I think that's a lot better. Okay, Turner, come on, baby. Well, let me see. I know what you had up in here. Let me see, Turner, if I can find you real quick. Because I saw you on here, honey. Any spiritual guidance as far as your spiritual gifts? I thought we talked to you about your spiritual gifts. Okay. Turner, you here? We'll put the dance music back on. The dance music is back on, y'all. Now I know, Turner. This is a lot better. Okay. So I needed to change some things. This is the much higher. Yeah. You know, I had to figure that out. Okay, so that was the Capricorn rising in me that had to figure out how to get this to work because it was bugging the bejeebers out of me. Jesus, God is good. All the time. Thank you, Tammy. I have your PayPal, Tammy. Thank you, honey. So, Lee, Tammy did give us a PayPal. So, I'm going to do 2 or 3 on the list, and then I'll do Tammy. Okay? Tammy C. Thank you guys. Oh, God is so good. Okay, here we go. Now I got to get back into my zone here. All right. Hang on, y'all. Where's my amethyst? Ooh, here's my amethyst. Turner, when I see your aura, when I see you literally moving mountains and parting the heavens. It's like I see you with a sword, a flaming sword, wielding this sword in the heavenlies, Turner. And shadows have to flee. And blazing a trail for others to follow and to come up. Blazing a trail for others to follow and to come up. Turner, are you listening to me, baby? I want you to, I don't care about Libra. I don't care about nothing. I want you to hear what I'm saying here, because you have a very, very special calling. There's an ability you have to move mountains, to move, to shake the heavens as a spiritual warrior. And your gifts of sight, your gifts of, we call it the gift of prophecy, but the gift of being able to literally change the course of an energy movement, Turner. Thank you, Victoria. Hello, dear. So, I hear Spirit saying you need to spend more time in meditation. You need to spend more time listening and write down your dreams. You're going to begin to get day visions if you already haven't as immediately right now. Day visions as well as dreams, night visions. And you're going to know and be able to identify what spirits, Turner, are plaguing those people that you are coming in contact with. Some of this information is going to seem like, whoa, where am I getting it all from? So you might have to ask for it to be slowed down. You're going to get used to getting the inputs. But it's like telepathy, but on 100. It is spiritual, it's light work and light warrior level healing and movement abilities. Very powerful. You're going to need to learn how to channel that, though. Channel spirit, channel source. And fine-tune your hearing and your sight. Because right now it's like it's out of focus. It's almost like my video was. You see the video, you hear but it's out of sync. Spirit's trying to get you into sync. Meditate, 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 meditate. Spend time in meditation. And whatever holy text that you have come to know, start rereading the holy text again. but go deeper this time and ask for a deeper understanding of how the spirit realm works. Now, it's almost mediumship, angelic, but it's different. Spiritual warfare is different from mediumship. Okay? So, I think, Heather can tell me, I think that I do have some free downloads for spiritual enlightenment, spiritual gifts, things of that. I would start looking at those if you can. They're free. And I do have some other things that we can talk about another time. But that's what I see for you, is this gift of prophecy, this gift of premonition, the gift of sight, empathy, all of this wrapped up into one, so you'll be able to speak to a thing and it happens. So your ability, your manifestation abilities have to start getting elevated, Turner. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Thank you to everybody that's joined since I wasn't, that I haven't seen and spoken to. I appreciate you. We are doing readings tonight. Y'all have kept me hostage for a total of 8 hours the last 2 nights. On my website, heartofinspiration.net. I do have some free downloads there. They're also on YouTube, but it might take you a little bit longer to find them. Also, Turner, please do consider working with me one-on-one with some spiritual coaching as well. Please consider it. And do consider coming to the spiritual conference. That is, because that is, I'll tell you something, guys, when you come into these conferences, into these workshops, there is something to be said for the impartation, and there's an impartation of gifts that can happen by the laying on of hands or just being in a room and being there energetically. So being there physically, that you're soaking up all this energy and the spirit is just turning. So please do consider coming. You're used to having a lot on your plate. Yeah, okay. Turner, email me. I think I have some spiritual enlightenment playlists here on the channel as well. But do consider coming. Okay? All right, who's next? Thank you, Turner, for being here. And thank you for being patient. You've been with me the last couple of nights. Thank you, baby. Well, Janet, just email me, honey. And we can do some more. Okay, Lee, who's next, honey? Suri, come on, baby. You've been here the last 2 nights, too. Come on, sweetie. Victoria, I'm not wearing Senegens tonight, and it's wearing off, honey. I need to Facebook message you a little bit more, but anyway. Suri, come on down. Okay, we gonna... Oh, I still got the dance music playing, y'all. Y'all didn't tell me I still had the dance music playing. Y'all want me to leave the dance music on? Future love last time. You said you may know him. Just curious. What sign is Charles and what sign is Michael? Sorry, what sign is Charles? Ooh. What sign is Michael? Also, Suri, you got money coming. Thank you, dear. I got my hair cut since the last time you saw me. You got some money coming. I don't know if you've been looking for a job or thinking about starting a business or starting a spiritual practice, but now is the time to really start laying that foundation down. Charles is a Leo. Michael is a Scorpio. Okay. Ooh. Well, that doesn't help me. Whoever this is, you need to be patient because they're not going to come out right away. it's not going to develop immediately. I need one more card, please. Please tell me. Charles or Leo. Spirit is really being funny with me today. When this does start, though, it's going to be it's going to be a well-rounded relationship. Okay, can I just get the answer? Whoever this is really taking their time with you, though. They're being very careful. They're being a little more standoffish. Is one of them more spiritual than the other? I'm feeling Charles is potentially more spiritual than Michael, but tell me. Yeah, I am too, because this is really, now this is, I'm not sure why Spirit is being so funny. And I keep getting that Four of Swords. But I see this person is very spiritual. Marriage, I just get one card. I just want one. I cannot. Okay, listen. I'm laughing because I'm asking for one card. Either a water, right? A cup, or a fire sign, or, you know, a wand to tell me Scorpio or Leo. And all I'm getting is at peace. I ain't getting nothing to tell me fire signs. At peace. This is going to be marriage. This is this is a very hopeful wish fulfillment, really a stable, fair relationship with the star card, and it's going to be life-changing for you. But I wish I could get us and look, the Ace of Pentacles back up. I'm not lying, y'all. This is just ridiculous. I mean, I can't get a, maybe, you know what? Maybe Spirit is trying to tell me that it's neither one. Okay, now seriously. Knight of Pentacles. Let me tell y'all something. I got the Knight of Pentacles out of both. So this person moves carefully. All right, here we go. We're just going to start describing this person. This person is careful with their money. Oh, I did get a cup card. I'm sorry. Careful with their money. They're being a little more closed off. I did get the Nine of Cups. I did get the Nine of Cups. So that's looking more for Michael now. He's careful. He moves carefully. He's not like boom, boom, boom. He thinks about stuff, right? He's a little more closed off from you right now just because he's not sure. He's feeling you out. Have patience, because when you do get into this relationship, it's really a fulfilling, full-on manifested relationship. So I'm feeling like with the Nine of Cups, I'm sorry. I did get the Nine of Cups. So I'm feeling it's going to be the Scorpio for you to love. It's Michael, if that's the Scorpio, it's going to be the Scorpio for you. Don't kick Charles to the curb just yet, but I'm feeling more. He does want to kind of stay a mystery. Because I really didn't get a definite. I expected a more definite answer. But if that fits the Scorpio, careful, good with money, careful, doesn't move real fast, all that kind of stuff, then I would say that that'd be it. Yeah, I know y'all don't move slow, Heather. You try me tonight, sorry, but you've been hanging in there, girl. You don't really know Michael? Well, maybe you need to know Michael. Check Michael out, see what he's all about. You know, if you and Charles are not committed, then check Michael out. Okay, who's next? I hope that helps. Let me know if it's Michael. Let me know when you find out more about Michael if he's just kind of that careful type. Check him out. I bet he's good with his money too. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I say check him out. Tammy's he's standoffish. Yeah, he probably Scorpios typically are. But not they don't mean to be. They don't mean to be. Okay. Thank you, Double Y. Tammy C, are you here? Okay. So we're gonna do Fatima and then we're gonna do Tammy C. Okay? Scorpios, I told y'all, CIA, FBI, CSI, NCIS. You're welcome, Suri. I'm sorry I didn't get a more definite answer. I got to clear out this stuff. Okay, Fatima, what you got, baby? And then Tammy C, you going to be up next, honey. So I'm calling y'all to the dance floor now. We got the dance money going. Double Y, I love that, honey. I love that. That's meaningful. Will you reconcile with your Aquarius love? Or new love coming? Okay, then I'm going to ask you, Tammy, like I ask everybody else, why you want the ex back. I just want you to keep that in mind. Why do you want the ex back? Y'all exes are exes for reasons, y'all. Ooh, this temperance card is coming out a lot tonight. Everybody, we all need a little patience today. We all need a little patience. There's a song we used to sing in church. I will wait for you, Jesus. You are mine. Ooh. Listen. Spirit is saying to you, come into balance, Tammy. Come into balance in your own life. Come into balance with who you are as a person. Come into balance with your spiritual gifts, with your spiritual walk. Come into balance where you are on solid ground, solid footing. Have more patience with yourself. So I'm hearing only about you right now. Have more patience with yourself. Stop beating yourself up. We all might make a mistake or what have you. We might, but everything that we do, even when we experience quote unquote failures, it's not a failure. There was a lesson there, so learn the lesson. Don't worry about the fact that it didn't work. Take your lesson from it and keep it moving. So recently, you've not felt very abundant in your life. But Spirit is saying there is coming to you harvest. But you got to exercise some patience. Now, you interference in your past relationship, but the love is stronger. Then I'm going to tell you this, if the love is stronger, then go for it. But remember, beloved, exes are exes for a reason, and sometimes the person we think is meant to be with us for a lifetime is only meant for a season. You have to identify it. Are they here for a lifetime or for a season? So I don't know what your sign is, but I do see a rebirthing of you and a new way of thinking. So a rebirthing with the Queen of Pentacles, and a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, a new way of speaking, a paradigm shift with the Ace of Swords. So if you have, as you are becoming more patient with yourself and coming into a balance spiritually and physically, your whole shift, your way of thinking is going to change. And Spirit is saying, don't be so concerned about love and be more concerned about loving you. Because then the abundance can flow. So you're going to begin to see there's some seeds you've planted, but it's all about you. There's some seeds you've planted that are going to grow. When those seeds, and when you fully believe in you and your purpose and your plan, then the partner can come into your life and stay into your life. But you must identify whether he's meant to be here for a season or for a lifetime, because those are two, you can't keep carrying around a dead anointing, as I used to say in the church. There was a reason why when the children of Israel were given manna and when they were in the desert, that it only lasted for a day. Give us this day our daily bread. We can't keep carrying around that old stuff. Sometimes we have to take it, digest it, learn from it, and move. So be sure you identify whether he's with you for a season or for a lifetime. And the shifts that and I'm going to tell you something else, and then I'm going to keep it moving. Not everybody can go with us to the next place. Not everyone can go with us as we ascend, and not everyone can go with us to that promised land. I will refer a lot to biblical references, y'all. If you notice, when the children of Israel when they crossed the river Jordan and went into the promised land, not everybody went. Some people died in the desert. Moses wasn't allowed to go. Not everyone can go with us where we go when we ascend. So just be sure. All right? Just be sure. I'm going to give the abbreviated lesson tonight. I'm not going to start preaching tonight. Okay. So Tammy, if you choose to, you will reunite. That is your choice. But Spirit is asking you to come and to balance yourself and grow some more spiritually before you make your choice. Okay? All right. So I take it Fatima is next. Lee, you're very welcome. I love you, dear. Stick around. I'm so glad you all are here. Thank you, everybody that's come over from other channels. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Alani. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Wait. You had two men, Alani. How come they named one of them took you out for Valentine's Day? Why are you up in here? You know I want to know. Because if didn't either one of them take you out for Valentine's Day, girl, bump them. Okay, so it's either or, sweetheart. Do you want a love reading, Fatima? I'm only really doing one question. Do you want a love reading or spiritual guidance? Which one would you want? Reunited. Oh, I know why my other microphone isn't working. Do y'all like this mic better or the other one? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me through this one now? I think you can. Is the sound okay? Give me a heart. If the sound is okay, give me a heart. Fatima, which one would you like? The love reading or the spiritual guidance? We're just going to stick to one question, you guys, tonight. I don't know any NSYNC songs, otherwise I sure would sing one. It's a softer sound. I know. It's the soft, soothing sounds. Fatima, baby, I need you to tell me, do you want the love reading or the spiritual? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to move on. Cause y'all gonna try to keep me on here, keep me hostage for another 4 hours. And I'm not getting into that hostage situation. Victoria, we should go, if you're still in here, we should go have fish tomorrow night. You want to have fish with me tomorrow night, Victoria? I'd love to spend some time talking to you. I know, baby. I know. Okay, we're going to have to move on. Fatima, when you decide which one you would like, then we'll get back to you. Lee, who is next, honey? Y'all got to be ready. One question, you guys. Let's honor everybody else. One question. Did she? I didn't see her. She said spiritual guidance. Thank you. I don't know how I missed that. Thank you, Angelic. Okay, Fatima, we're going to get some spiritual guidance going for you then. I'm so sorry. No, that's a Wisconsin thing, honey. Janet, I am in Wisconsin. I'm in the Madison, Wisconsin area. Fatima, I need you to come down to the dance floor, sweetheart, because I got a lot of information for you. Heather, can you please put up... Oh, wow. Heather, can you please put up the information for the Ohio trip? The Ohio trip, and then the spiritual conference, please. There you are, baby. Okay, stay with me, Fatima. Here we go. Fatima, High Priestess, sweetie, there is let me go through all of these and then I'm gonna put it all together real quick. High Priestess, along with the star seed. Now you put these two things together here as a star seed, okay? The star seed card tells me that deep down within you, you have literally the beginnings of life, new life. You have the beginnings to create. You have the beginnings to... Dawn, I'm a Bears fan. You have the beginnings... Ooh, this knee. You have the beginnings... that manifestation should become easy for you. You're working towards the point where you can think a thing and it happens. That's the power that's within you. You can think a thing and it happens. You have to bring that into balance. You've not been balanced with it or about it, or it's just been a little tough, like almost like you've been denying it. Y'all, I'm sorry, my knee is hurting. I gotta move my leg around. Like you've been denying it, and Spirit is saying, stop denying it. Just let it loose. Let it run free. With the transformation card, which is the death card in the standard tarot, he's changing you. He's transforming you. He's remaking you into something new. All right, Dawn. So, Angelic, did she say she wanted a spiritual reading? Or does she want a love reading? Because I'm not giving all of that information right now. I'm not giving the whole thing. The whole is the person right now you're dealing with, will he communicate? I'm not doing that. So this is what we're gonna do, Fatima. You have someone that you're dealing with right now. If he's not communicating, I'm gonna say this, beloved. Wonderful Suri. I'm gonna say this, beloved. Spirit really wanted to tell you about important things. The important thing tonight was about what you have going for you. Wow. Not until you decide that you're going to love yourself and actually pay attention to what Spirit's trying to tell you. You can't have real love until you really love yourself. Don't worry about it. Fatima, you can't have real love until you really love yourself. And until you honor yourself. I'm giving you your love reading. The person you're dealing with, if they're not communicating with you, they do not want to be bothered with you. Stop chasing after somebody that don't want to be bothered. New and real love only comes to those who are really. Am I not speaking? I don't mean to get short, y'all. I'm sorry. So I'll say this again, Fatima. If the person that you are interested in is not communicating with you, then they do not want to be. They are not interested in you. You are not going to get any new or real love until you stop focusing on only being focused on love from others and then honor the love within yourself. You will continue to get those that don't honor you, respect you, love you until you honor, respect, and love yourself. So the person you're wanting to talk to right now, no. They're not being real. And no, they're not the person for you. All right, let's move it along. Who's next? You have Crohn's disease, Catherine? My mother has been healed from Crohn's disease. Lee, who's next, honey? I don't think we lagging that. I don't think we lagging that much, y'all. Y'all nice though. I apologize. I got a little beside myself. All right. Gemini woman dealing with a Pisces man. God bless you, child. Yes, he's been guarded. He's doing that Pisces deep dive. Lord have mercy. You're playing Finding Nemo, ain't you, baby? I know we not lagging, sorry. I know we not. If you... Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me finish, Miss Giselle. Y'all know I don't play. I keeps it real. Charm, you have to get on the list, baby. Yes. Back Back, forth, and forth. Yes, it's always back and forth with them. It's always the boy. That song popped in my head quick. Back, back, forth and forth. All right, here's where he's at right now, sweetheart. He is overwhelmed, Giselle. He's overwhelmed. He is really in his little fields right now, honey. He has done deeply dove. You playing Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. All right. I love my Pisces. I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. It's just real difficult sometimes to be in a relationship with y'all. But he's gonna come up for air. He's trying to. This is what Pisces do. He's trying to refigure things out with the Ace of Swords. He's trying to come up with how you gonna fit, what's gonna happen, how we gonna do this, da 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 da. And so he's in some deep thought, but he's going to resurface very soon. And then I see you all going forward with the Chariot. I do see you all coming together. He's going to come and it's going to be like this sprint. Just be ready for a cycle. This is going to be a cycle he'll probably go through about twice more. You're going to have to hang in there. Gemini, I know you want to talk, and I know you want to. I know it. But you can't overwhelm them with your words either. Connect to him on that deep spiritual level, and that'll be a lot easier. Okay? It'll be deep. But you're going to have to connect with him spiritually, not intellectually, because the intellectual is not going to work. I'm going to try to go on. No, Fatima, I'm not. I already gave you you'll have to rewind. I already gave you the love reading. And if you go back further, then there'll be your spiritual reading as well. But nope, I gave you the love reading you asked for. Okay, Giselle, I know, honey, but you got to connect with them. You got to connect with them on a deep level. The spirit, because it's not gonna work. Okay, let's keep it moving. Yeah, I know, baby. I know, because my son's the same way. He think and then he be like, "Mom, I said this." I'm like, boy, if you don't stop. I guess my friend Victoria done left. Yeah, I know. But you guys, I mean, I'm not seeing where you all won't. That this can't work. I think it'll work. It's just you're going to be a little patient. Okay. All right, who's next now? Janet, you said you had to leave, but did I not give Janet her reading? Did I give Janet her reading, y'all? I'm so sorry. Because I wanted to get back to that. You're welcome, baby. Okay, Janet, come on, honey. Let me take care of you before you go to work. Okay, sweetheart. Good. Good, Giselle. I'm glad. Janet, what sign are you? I love you too, Fatima. I'm sorry if I got short with you. I apologize. Yes, what sign are you, Lovey? What sign are you, Janet? Have you been having troubling dreams? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Giselle. I really appreciate that. You're a Virgo. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Have you been having some troubling dreams lately, Janet? Or not able to sleep a lot lately? Okay. Yeah. All right. The reason why I'm asking is because I got the Nine of Swords right away. So, yes, up worrying. I also have the Hierophant and the Magician. And the Three of Swords. This is all on the bottom of the deck. So let me tell you about I see with the overall thing. Spirit is saying don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. You've suffered disappointment at the hands of other spiritual teachers, or potentially through the church, or some sort of religion. You suffered disappointment through people that you held in high esteem, and he's saying that the foundation that you were given was for a purpose, but now he's building something new on top of that foundation. He needs you to rest. He needs you to quiet your mind. He needs you to... I want you tonight before you go to sleep. I want you tonight before you go to sleep, or as you're sleeping, go to Meditative Mind, the YouTube channel, and choose the crown chakra sleep music tonight. That's 8 hours. And then I want you to choose tomorrow night the third eye opening. The third eye. I want you to go down from your crown to your third eye to your throat to your heart in succession. Sleeping, listening to it while you're sleeping. We have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. There's a fire that's being lit within you, and you're going to have some choices to make. They're all going to be good choices, but you're going to have this fire. You're going to have a left or a right. Either way is going to be fine. Don't worry about it. And if there's a choice you've been having to make right now, don't worry about it. You can't make a bad decision. Open that crown, open your third, relax all of this, but the crown and the third eye, open up this upper chakra system. With the Knight of Cups, messages of love, messages of support, messages of peace are coming to you in your dreams. And you're going to feel during the daytime a washing over of messages of love. You're going to feel the love of Spirit, of Source, of Creator just washing over you all day. You are about to discover with the Four of Wands your life purpose. Or it's going to become so real to you that you can touch it. I think you've already been knowing it, but you've been not quite sure. But we need to open up those upper chakras. And then with the Justice card, what you get in is what you put in is what you're gonna get out. Things are gonna come to balance. I do believe part of your life purpose is going to be fighting for others in some capacity, speaking on others' behalf. But the problem is right now is that your upper chakras are out of balance with your lower chakras, and that's why you're going nutso right now. Don't worry. You cannot make a wrong decision. I keep hearing that. Don't worry. You're not making a wrong decision. Okay? Does that help you at all, Janet? I hope that helps. Lee, why are you worried? Don't be worried. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power and of love and of sound mind. Speak that over yourself tonight before you go to sleep. God has not given me, that's what I want you to say. God has not given me a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power and a spirit of love and a spirit of sound mind. Is it back again or is it still lagging? You haven't failed, baby. Amy, you need to schedule a Reiki session with me. You're scared of failure? You're not going to fail. Okay, let me, Heather and Lisa K, you will. I know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. That's right. And listen to your spirit, man. That's why you need to strengthen these upper chakras, guys. We're gonna Heather and Lisa K, let me get some other folks done, okay? Let me get some other folks done and then we'll come back to you two. Who's on the other list though? Lee, sweetie. Thank you, Blue Team. You guys are doing amazing. I'm gonna stop the dance music in the background because I'm sure that's taking up some of my bandwidth. All right. Oh, I'm really lagging right now. What else is going on here? Okay. Okay, Jillian, you're up actually. Jillian, you're up right now, baby. Tawanda going to jail. Tawanda, what is you doing? Oh my goodness. I'll be back on tomorrow. God dang it, I'm lagging. I might have to go out and come back. I'll be back on tomorrow, Janet. Probably later on, like 8 or something. I'll be back on tomorrow, about 8 o'clock or something like that. 8 or 9 p.m. Okay. Jillian, what is your question, sweetie? So I can let you go on and go to bed. I may have to go off and come back on, but I want to get Jillian's reading done first, and then I'll refresh it all, because I know I'm lagging now. But I want to do Jillian first, please, because she's got to go to bed. So, sweetie, what is it? What's your question? And then you guys all go off and come back on. Good night. Ah. Okay. So, Jillian, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I did this, guys, so that it wouldn't mess up. Good night, Suri. Okay, I will just live with it. I won't pay attention to anything. I'm just going to live with it, okay, for a second. And then I'm going to shut her down so it can refresh itself. I might have to restart it, and y'all come back in about 5 minutes. Lee, do me a favor. Tell me or text me how many people we have left on the list. Okay, here we go, Jillian. Here it is. Jillian. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Spirit is telling me that your journey, that you're about to enter into a time where it's going to feel like you are by yourself. It's going to be a time of almost hermit type mode. That is not the most comfortable time ever. And Spirit understands that. However, it is for a reason. Good night, Angelic. Or who's going to bed? Oh, hey, Deanna. You're also coming into a time where, with the King of Crystals, where everything you touch turns to gold. I want you to see this here. I want you to see that the King of Crystals, Jillian, his heart chakra is literally illuminated like Iron Man, right? That means your manifestation game is going to be on point. That is the place we're trying to get you to, is where your manifestation game is literally on point. Okay, I'm sorry, Alani. Tomorrow night we'll be doing some more readings. So, Jillian, the time that you are by yourself and you're alone, it's so that your heart chakra can be strengthened and you can be emoting at the frequency of your best life, of the life you are meant to live. Oh, Deanna, thank you, love. Because what Spirit has to do for us sometimes is that he has to take us away from everybody else and into our alone time with him, into our desert moment. In order for us to learn to depend on and listen to him in totality, and we can't have all the negative crap coming into our ears, because haters are gonna hate. Okay, well listen, there it is. That's why the Eight of Cups is here, because you're leaving that which is no longer serving you. You are in the midst of your healing process, and you're leaving that which isn't serving you, and that's why you are coming away and being alone and being set apart. That's not being alone. Thank you. It's being set apart for a purpose. In Jeremiah, he told the prophet, he said that before you were put in your mother's womb, I knew you, right? He knew you. He knew you before you were put in your mother's womb. And I set you apart, and I chose you for this purpose. So it's time for you to be set apart and for him to anoint you, purify you, and grow you. Now there is the Five of Wands here, which says this is going to be in direct conflict with a lot of things that you may know. People are not always going to understand or appreciate why you're by yourself. They're not going to understand. You're going to have to leave behind some teachings, some understandings, and understand that there is a higher and deeper level to everything that you've been taught thus far, and he's putting that and placing that in you. So you have to go to your desert time. That doesn't mean you have to cut yourself off from everybody, but that means you have to cut yourself off from the people that don't understand what he's trying to do in you. Okay? That's what that means. It really could, Lisa. Okay. That's what I have for you, honey. I'm excited, Jillian, because that healing process you've been going through, it's like a refiner's fire. And you're going to come out on the other side pure gold. All right, listen up, folks. Everybody and everybody. I'm going to turn this live broadcast off. I'm going to come back on. I'm going to restart my computer, and I'm going to come back on. You may not get a notification, and I'm not going to tweet it out. You're welcome, Jillian. Please come back. What I want you guys to do, though, is refresh my YouTube channel page, and you'll see that I'm back live. Give it about 5 minutes. Okay? Give it about 5 minutes, because I got such a lag going on, Deanna, and I can see all my little red lights down here telling me I'm overworking it, and my darn camera acting up. No, I don't think so. Everybody that's in here under the sound of my voice, y'all better come back if you want your reading. I'll be up for another hour or so. All right? I'm gonna get. We only got 15 left, so we're gonna get her done. Okay. Everybody that's been in here, thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna see those of you that want to come back. I'm gonna see you on the flip side in about 5 minutes. Okay? I love you guys.